the giant and the golden goose.
I'll play that for the giant and the golden goose.
He said, in fact, I bet they'll be here any minute.
In fact, I think they'll be here in any minute.
And just at that time, the giant, with his fee-fi-fo fumming, came slowly down the beanstalk.
Off to Jack's house we go. Fee-fi-fo-fum. Off to Jack's house we go.
And they went to the doorstep. Right there, Cooper. Look. They went to the doorstep and they knocked. And Jack said, come in, giant. And the giant came in to sit down, and the cow said, oh, I'm going to go play with Golden Goose.
Oh, I'm going to play with Golden Goose.
Well, the giant and Jack started playing some video games. You have to get all the way. All right. Well, but then the cow and the golden goose, they were so bored they could hardly stand it. They said, we are so bored.
We are so bored.
The country is so boring.
The country is so bored. All the time is staying in the worst places ever.
And then they started talking about the pigs, the 3 pigs. They were so annoying.
They were so annoying. They steal our food, they're stinky, and they're talking at us again. Every time I'm trying to have a glass of tea every day, and they just keep coming into the house and just knocking it over every day. We're getting sick of it.
Well, the golden goose said, we need some excitement.
Some excitement.
Let's go someplace else.
Let's go someplace else.
Look, Jack and the giant are playing video games. Let's go find something exciting to do. Well, before they left on their journey, there were some evil stepsisters and a queen. And they said, dwarf!
Whoa!
They said, come here, dwarf.
Come here, dog.
And so the dwarf stood up.
You just made me spill my antidote.
And they said, we don't care.
We don't care.
Be quiet, dwarf.
Be quiet, dwarf.
Stand up and listen to us.
Now I have to buy some more of the potions school.
Well, anyway, they said, you know about our show.
You know about our show.
And the evil queen, she looked out and she said, it's called the Happy Farm.
It's called the Happy Farm.
She said, last time you brought us a zebra.
Last time you brought us a zebra. Last time you brought us a zebra.
We need farm animals for Happy Farm.
We need farm animals for Happy Farm.
And they said, go out and find us some.
Go out and find us some.
So he
Yes,
went,
but this time it's not a zebra. Thank you.
and he went and he hid behind the bushes. Well, the cow and the golden goose very slowly the golden goose followed the cow. And right when they got in the middle of the forest, out jumped the dwarf and said, hello, cow.
Hello.
Hello, golden goose.
Hello, golden goose.
He said, what are you doing in the forest?
What are you doing in the forest? It's dangerous in here. We're looking for monsters, cyclopses,
And then they told him.
boogeymen,
And
black dogs, all kinds of dangerous creatures. We're looking for excitement.
And so he said, excitement.
Excitement is the word I was looking for.
And he told them he lived in the city.
I live in the city.
I have some exciting things there.
I have some exciting things there. And if you ever need my help, here's my call.
Well, he said, you know what? If you sit right there,
Are you sure?
Sit
I'm
there.
right there.
sit right said, I brought back your farm
I
animals.
brought back your farm animals, and this time it is not a zebra.
Now you can have a really good show. Or now you can have a really
This
good show.
time we'll have a really great show. It'll be a hit. I'll be rich.
And they said, we'll be rich.
And also me. Because I'm your servant.
You mean will be rich? Yes.
Well,
I'm
you
your
said-
servant. I get some pay too.
They said, be quiet, dwarf.
Be quiet, dwarf.
Go get your camera.
Go get your camera.
Well, wait. Well, he got the camera and he said, here, I'm going to take your picture.
Here, I'm going to take your picture.
Well, all of a sudden, the evil queen and the stepsisters, they went up on the stage and they said, hello, golden goose.
Hello, golden goose.
And the evil queen, she looked out very far away in her most evil look and said, hello, cow.
Hello, cow.
You two are going to be stars.
You two are going to be stars.
And then they said, come right here, center stage.
Come right here, center stage.
And the golden goose came center stage. And the cow came center stage. And she said, here, golden goose,
Here, golden goose.
you play the drum.
Here's the harmonica.
And a harmonica for the cow. And then, all of a sudden, she said, start the camera rolling, dwarf.
Start the camera rolling.
All right.
And then she said, welcome to the happy farm.
Welcome to the happy farm.
And the golden goose and the cow, they were really sad. And they said, can we quit now?
No!
Yeah, what she said.
Well, just about that time, listen, just about that time, Jack and the giant decided to watch the happy farm. They said, let's turn on the happy farm.
Let's turn on the happy.
It's such a good TV show.
It's such a good TV show.
Well, they turned it on. Well, all of a sudden they saw the golden goose and the cow say, save us! And then they stood up and they gasped. Jack and Giant stand up and they gasped. Come over here. So we can see you. They said, that's our cow.
That's our cow.
And that's our golden goose.
And that's our golden goose.
Well, the golden goose and the cow, they sat down because they were so sad. And everything froze at that moment because Jack and the giant said, we've got to get help.
We got to get help.
They're in trouble.
They're in trouble.
They said, we have to call fairy tale superheroes.
We have to call fairy tale superheroes.
So they called Prince Charming and the woodcutter.
Hello,
Wait.
Central.
Ring.
Hello, Superhero Central. What do you need?
Hello, Fairy Tale Central.
Superhero Central. What do you want? What do you want? We have good food.
Well, Prince Charming stood up and he said, how can we help you?
How can we help you?
And the woodcutter said, we are at your service.
We are at your service.
And so they told him on the phone, we need you to rescue our cow.
We need you to rescue our cow and golden goose.
And they said, where are they?
What are they?
And they said, they're at the Evil Queen's TV show.
They're at the Evil Queen's TV show, The Happy Farm. We'll take care of them very fast. Yeah.
Well, just then, the Prince Charming and the woodcutter listened very carefully because they could hear the Evil Queen queen and the evil stepsisters laughing. And they said, there they are.
There they are.
And they jumped down. And they said, everybody freeze.
Everybody freeze!
Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, Prince Charming, he froze them with his white, bright smile. Carol, this way. Carol, this way. And the woodcutter used his supersonic sword to melt them, and they turned into water. And then they said, go home, golden goose.
Go home, golden goose.
Go home, cow.
Go home, cow.
And Prince Charming,
Make do with this liquid.
and Prince Charming and the woodcutter stayed with the evil queen.
That's not a good thing to do with this liquid.
Stage picture cut.
Right?
Prince, stage picture. Well, they came back and the giant and Jack said, welcome home.
Welcome home.
But then, as for the evil queen and her stepsisters and their evil dwarf, they brought them back to life, both of them at the same time. And they were scared to death. Evil queen, hurry. Don't listen. And they froze. And then they said,